Rifle or bow? Which one is better and which one should you choose when going out into the woods this hunting season? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Boomer Crew. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and if you find value in today's video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to check out all the gear that I talk about in today's video or the gear that I use in my hunting videos, the links in the description. So this is our next video on the Nooks and Crannies of Hunting series that I'm doing here. And today we're talking about guns or bows and which one is better, which one should you choose, blah, blah, blah. Each one has their variables and each one has their, criteria for which one you should choose. They all have, expensive versions, cheap versions, high quality versions, low quality versions. I'm gonna break them down for you today. We're gonna talk about which one is better, which one should you choose. And again, there's a lot of variables that go into choosing a particular weapon. The first one being cost. This is always a huge one for a lot of people because cost is probably the biggest variable. Things can be super expensive, but they can also be pretty cheap and affordable. Both firearms and bows have entry-level packages around the area of $300. You can get really affordable packages for $300. They're very good candidates for those getting into hunting. Doesn't matter how old you are. You could buy a starter package for $300 and you'll be golden. You'll be set and you're good. You will be able to harvest an animal with a $300 package. Now I ask that you do your research because these packages can be high quality, but they can be low quality. So make sure you look at reviews, do some research, find which one is better. Now after your, beginner starter package, you're gonna find a lot of packages in that, $400 to $600-700 range. You can do a lot with that kind of money. You can find really good high quality packages on eBay or Mercari or those websites that sell secondhand stuff. But you can also even buy new setups for $500, $600, $700. Go into your archery shop, pick a bow that's $400, get $200-300 worth of accessories and arrows, and you're good. You have a bow setup under $1,000. And when it comes to firearms, $500, $600, $700 will get you a really nice gun. Now it depends if you want a scope as well, because scopes can range from $50 to $500. So optics and everything that comes into play. But you can get a good rifle or shotgun setup for $500, $600, $700. And then of course, each one has their high dollar, flagship, high end, crazy expensive package. When it comes to firearms, you could get yourself a brand new Weatherby Vanguard or a Weatherby whatever it may be, 300 Win Mag, top of the line scope, everything. You just bought yourself a $2,000 rifle setup right there. When it comes to archery, you could go out and get the brand new Matthews bow and the $1,000 Garmin Zero sight and $200 worth of arrows and a $200 rest, and you just spent $2,000 plus on an archery setup. I'm a big archery hunter, and this right here was the bow that I bought just this past summer. But before I had this bow, I had my old bow, my Mission Craze, which was a $300 bow, and I spent a little bit of extra money to get some accessories and arrows, and it was a $350, $400 setup. And then after 7 years of shooting that bow and that setup and killing multiple deer, I upgraded and I bought a $1,200 setup. Now again, when choosing between a firearm and a rifle, you want to also think about your quarry or the target species or the animal you're going after. I could say right now that both of them will do pretty much about anything. When it comes to rifles or shotguns, you have different calibers for different species, for different sizes of game. When it comes to bows, you got different speeds of bows, you got different arrow setups, arrow weights, different broadheads. Again, you can hunt pretty much about anything with either one. Now, something that you want to factor in with rifles or firearms and bows is your effective range. I thought I'd put this in here because, that definitely is a big factor. Guns are going to be, longer range. With a bow, you're much more limited. But then on the other hand, your firearms, loud. Your bows, quiet. That's something that could affect your decision when choosing between a rifle or a bow. And then because bows or archery are quiet, they can be used in more urban areas. Then again, you could go out west to Wyoming and you're hunting antelope, and it may be hard to get within 30-40 yards. Now, the biggest factor for me when choosing between a rifle or firearm and a bow was the seasons. I still love rifle hunting, shotgun hunting. I still love it because there's something about a boom, like boom. There's something about it that is just so satisfying. But the huge thing for me that led me to become more of an archery hunter than a rifle hunter or shotgun hunter was the season length. Here in Pennsylvania, our gun season, at least for most of the state, is 2 weeks. And I really wanted to hunt more. I wanted to hunt the peak of the rut. We don't have a gun season really in the rut like a lot of other seasons, but we have our archery season there. And I was like, I want to be able to hunt then. I want to be able to hunt from middle of September to the end of January. And that's why I bought a bow. And now that I have a bow and I've been archery hunting for 8 years or whatnot, the majority of my season, 3.5 out of the 4 months of hunting is basically with a bow. and I just fell in love with archery hunting. So those are my main points when it comes to archery and rifle or shotgun. I definitely am biased towards archery just because I'm able to hunt longer with archery, but don't let my biased opinion affect yours. I gave you some good points, I believe. Hopefully that helped you choose between a firearm or a bow. And hey, if you have the opportunity, do both. You know, I do both because I have those opportunities. I love both of them very, very much. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found some value in this video. If you did, give it a like. If you want to check out the gear I use, there'll be links in the description, and we will see you tomorrow.